Chronicles of Faith has accepted the challenge and I've accepted his invitation. Now he wants to shoot the crocodile. We call him Ammak Dundee.
Ammak shoot?
Ammak Dundee.
What's this horse called?
This one, mashallah, her name is Shadow.
Mashallah.
I called her Shadows of Princessa.
Does it bite?
After, no, they don't. I just got to be very gentle.
Whoa.
Very nice and slow.
Oh.
Now, they know internally that you're scared.
Yeah, it can sense my heart rate, eh?
Yeah, 100%.
Where's my arrow?
So it's like a similar thing to archery. If you're not calm, cool and collected, it's a reflection, the arrow. Right. And the horse is a reflection of your internal self as well.
Come over here.
I can tell by the reel you made.
So what do? What's the basics of archery? Archery is a communal obligation, and I feel like it's time for me to learn how to become an archer.
Yes.
Maybe one day we can go to Turkey.
Inshallah, to the Fetih Kupasi overseas and represent Australia.
And the Nomad Games?
Inshallah, yes, you've come to the right place.
Alright, so guide me through it.
Inshallah. So we use a Turkish Ottoman Janissary bow.
Yeah.
We prefer to use this at our club.
Yeah.
We're very familiar with this. There is different types of bows. Each to their own, depending on what works for you. You've got a long draw, a shorter person uses a shorter draw. Yeah, like I said, the Turkish Janissary bow. They're well made, and they've got a lot of power and a lot of speed for such a light object.
Alright. So let's go. What happens next? What's that target over there?
So at Traditional Legacies, we focus on different types of shooting.
Okay.
3D shooting, moving targets, rolling discs, speed shooting, as you can see from my videos, mashallah can. But most important about archery is you're in battle with yourself. You're not in battle to go overseas and get a gold medal.
Alright.
Yeah? We are fighting our nafs.
So, alright, you're battling the resistance in yourself,
Yes.
your own mind, the self-talk.
Yes.
Alright.
Rule number one, the arrow is a reflection of your internal self.
So if now my internal self is facing that animal over there,
Yes.
which is a fake animal.
No. Your internal self
Yeah.
is what's internal is going to show external.
Okay.
So
it's a reflection.
it's not
of the
about
animal.
you facing the target.
Yeah.
It's about you internally facing the target.
Let's go.
Yeah?
I'm ready.
Makes sense?
I'm ready. Yeah.
So if you shoot an arrow
Yeah.
like you did and say, why did the arrow miss? This is a reflection of your internal self.
Here we go.
You ready?
Yes.
What would you like? You like to shoot?
I'd like to shoot.
Okay. I'm going to show you how to shoot first,
Alright.
inshallah. And you really need more of a warm up. We'll try,
Let's
inshallah.
get into it.
Okay. So the Turkish Janissary bow, or Ottoman shooting,
Yeah.
we shoot on the right side
Yeah.
using your right hand, and we grip it with the left hand.
Okay.
Okay. You can see now I'm using my left index finger to just kind of support the bow until I'm ready.
Yeah.
Once I transition from hand, I do not rely on my index finger anymore. So I support the arrow with my
Thumb.
with my right index finger, which we call a mandal. So the mandal is what keeps the arrow on the bow. Make sense?
Let's go.
So first thing, we grab our arrow. We say Bismillah. We load. As you can see, the flight feather is up.
Yep.
Say Bismillah. Ya Allah. Ya Haq.
Oh, right in the belly.
Okay.
Alright.
Bismillah. Why are we saying Bismillah? It's a type of dhikr. Ya Allah, type of dhikr. We breathe in. We hold our breath for 2 seconds. Ya Haq.
Composed.
I
As
try
much
to
as you
stay
can.
composed. Again. Bismillah. Breathe in. Ya Haq.
Oh, right in the bullseye. Alright, I don't think I can be as good as you. I'm sure I can't, but we'll try.
So we start you off not on a thumb draw, we start you off on something called a Slavic draw. It's a lot easier for people to get into archery because some people find the thumb draw a bit hard and a bit heavy on the thumb.
Okay.
So basically, this is not like the video you've done before. So we have, this is your index finger now. It's working as a mandal, but in a different way. So we have our elbow up, we keep supporting with that thumb. We don't put too much pressure, we want just enough pressure for the arrow to sit on the bow.
Yep.
If we put too much pressure, the arrow will bend on full draw and will start to go wiggly. And our bow hand is nice and strong.
Okay.
You're going to have to put it back.
Alright.
You need to draw back all the way to your cheekbone, elbow up, leaning forward. Breathe in, draw.
I'm an archer.
You're an archer, that's it. All the way.
Bismillah.
And hold for 2 seconds. Full draw, fire. Good, very nice.
That was absolutely shocking.
No. Just to reply,
Perfection, yes,
just
yes.
to reply to what you just said now. There's no such thing as a bad shot.
That's right.
Remember? From every moment that's not so great in everyday life, it's a what?
It's a win.
It's a win. Why? Because we're learning from our mistakes.
Well, I'm going to do like my last reel and do the thing.
You're going to put your finger on the arrow now.
Bismillah.
Now, come to full draw and hold. Full draw. Cut that all the way to your cheek. Now hold for a bit. Go a bit to the left.
Yep.
Come back more. Pull back more. Draw down a touch. Bit to the left. Shoot.
Bismillah.
Good.
I love the swing.
The swing.
Is that generated by the reel?
No, because
By the bow?
it's another.
It's another level?
That's another level because we need to work on our hatra, so we need to move the bow away from the feathers, so the feathers when they hit, they kick. I need you to come to full draw, go more to the left, yeah, full draw, don't be shy, fire. Much better, now you got the line straight.
I think that last one was a good attempt.
It's a good attempt.
What do you think?
I think you need a solid 6-week session.
And what do I do? If I'm someone that wants to come to a 6-week session, how do I get to you?
We have a website, traditionallegacies.com.au.
Yeah.
We have a 6-week program.
Yeah.
After you perform the 6-week program, you can become a club member and you can come and shoot with us every Sunday.
So you automatically have designed a 6-week foundation program for novices like me who have never did archery before.
For professionals, or who think they're professionals.
Next one, I want the crocodile.
Crocodile, let's hit the crocodile now. So now that we're shooting down, okay, when I come to full draw, I need to lean just the top part of my body and keep it in line with the target.
So the trajectory,
Yep.
you're aiming down
Like this.
so you can have the arrow naturally go
So
down.
your top half
Stamp
goes
it.
all together. Not like this or this. Make sense?
Yes.
Aim. Bismillah. Draw. Ya ha.
MashaAllah.
Okay?
Oh, there's a lot of pressure on me.
I'll make it easier for you next one. 1, full draw, hold, ya ha. Okay? Push, flip, aim, breathe in.
Oh, bullseye. MashaAllah. Alright, here we go. It's time for the Chronicles of Faith, the man behind the microphone, to put his money where his mouth is. Right now,
I don't need to get underneath the knocking point.
right now I'm going to put my money where my mouth is.
Archery is like throwing a rock, okay? You don't aim when you throw a rock like this. You grab a rock, you look at your object and you throw it.
Alright.
Yeah, same as archery. Put your finger on the arrow, make sure you point to the river. So, okay. Elbow up, leaning forward, knees locked in.
Yeah.
Yep. Lean forward a bit. Bring this leg a little bit more forward. No, just a bit more forward. Yeah, full draw, full draw, full draw. Down a bit, you're too high. More to the left.
Bismillah.
Shoot. There you are. You're putting a bit too much pressure with your mandan. Okay, just put just enough pressure. White feather. Wow. I'm sure Chronicles of Faith is going to register next week for a 6-week program.
Definitely going to register.
Full draw, focus with it. Go more to the left, 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 down a bit. Shoot. Hoppa!
Look, third one's always the one that usually
Third one lucky, like they say.
lucky third. Bismillah.
Go more to the left, heaps more to the left, more to the left, more, down a bit, left, shoot. Oh, you almost got him in the crutch.
What do I do about the release? Am I releasing wrong? I feel like I'm releasing wrong.
The release, you need to release back. But your bow hand needs to be solid, like concrete.
This one?
Nice and strong first, aim first.
Yeah.
Your aiming wants to be, you need to be around there.
And am I aiming based on the feather?
No, you just look at the target. You're going back to feather. Come all the way back to here. Draw. More to the left.
Oh!
More to the left.
Oh! That was the best one so far.
That was so good.
I think I deserve a handshake.
You touched the target, and I'm sure you injured the little fake crocodile.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like John anyway.
So just for, how can we say, for as a stipulation or just for the viewers out there, this is all fake animals. It's not real.
They're fake. We've shot them many times and they're still there. They haven't deteriorated and they haven't decomposed.
Just in case someone has this misconception that Yusuf is shooting real life animals in his traditional legacies farmhouse.
I'm sure
Dundee.
if Mr. Dundee, Ammak Dundee was alive and real, I don't think we'll last long.
No, we won't. You get shot down. All right, what's next?
Rolling discs.
Rolling discs. Let's do it. I'm gonna get all of them.
I love it. Chronicles of Faith, mashallah. Okay. You seen his little, I don't know what it is. I have no name for whatever that was.
Let's go.
Bong. All right. Now the rolling disc, it's a moving target. Okay. As soon as it comes off the roller, follow, 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 follow. When you shoot, you need to follow through. Okay. If you stop,
just
the target's going to keep going.
Just like a hook.
Yes. And the target's going to keep going, and your arrow's going to go straight. Okay.
Please.
So Bismillah. We aim, follow, 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 and we shoot. Oh, that arrow broke.
MashaAllah. I can't top that up.
I have to say sorry to my wife because that was her arrow.
I can't top that up. I'm sure you'll buy another one from Kazakhstan.
Turkey. Okchu, Chechen, mashallah. Alright, we're gonna go again. Ready? Bismillah. Full draw. Follow, follow, follow. Boom!
Oh, bullseye! 2 out of 2. And now it's my turn.
Let's put the arrows where his mouth is. Not literally, but no, as a figure of speech.
Here we go.
Ya Allah.
I love the pressure that he puts on me.
You've only got 2 shots, yeah?
Alright, let's go.
Alright, remember, you've got, if you hit this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a free 6-week program.
Wow! Let's do this.
Yes, it's Chronicles of Faith's turn. If he hits 1 target out of 2, he gets a free 6-week program. Don't laugh. He's going to do it, inshallah.
And this is exclusive for the Chronicles of Faith.
Exclusive for the Chronicles of Faith. Now we got, so you need to tilt your bow slightly like this. You need to lean forward. Go. Follow, 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 follow. Whoa! Close, but not close enough, sir. You know what? We're going to give him 4 shots. What do you reckon?
Let's go 4.
Bismillah. You didn't say Ya Haq.
I said Bismillah.
Ya Allah, Ya Haq.
Bismillah.
Full draw. Follow, 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 follow. Shoot!
Oh, I got the ground.
You got the ground.
So
Poor grass.
I feel like there's a lot of pressure on me. I don't know why.
No pressure at all, man.
But it's
Remember,
a
it's
beautiful
internal.
feeling. Yeah, internal. Let's go.
Hips forward, like yeah.
Bismillah. Ya
Go.
Haq.
Follow, 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 follow. Ya Haq.
Oh.
Now, what
Last
you're
one.
trying to do, you're trying to throw the arrow in front of it and let it hit it. This is not the way we do this. We need to follow, 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 and then hit it while it hits the center.
Okay.
Okay? Don't be afraid to follow. Go.
Bismillah.
Follow, 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 shoot. Oh!
It's on camera. I was close. I didn't get the 6-week program, but I had the privilege.
But you know what? You still do get a 6-week program because of the courage. And again, it's all about your intention and doing the communal obligation for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal. And we're here to help people. We're here to teach people the proper way, inshallah, to keep steadfast on our Islam.
And let's make things clear. You're not doing archery to teach people to go out there and hunt people down. By no means. We are in a safe country in Australia. You're teaching a sport. This is also an Olympic game, a traditional
nomad game, yes.
And a nomad game. So
Traditional archery,
you
yeah.
go to the Olympic Park when they held the Olympics in the year 2000, there's archery there. You can book it every Sunday.
100%.
Professional archery. So the culture, which is part of the Chronicles of Faith, archery is in the Australian culture as well.
Of course,
So,
yes. Archery goes way back, thousands and thousands of years.
And hence why it's in the Olympic Games. So Yusuf, I extend my hand to you and I tell you Jazakumullahu khairan.
Ameen wa iyyakum.
You've actually asked me to come here on more than one occasion, but I've been very busy. And when I've tried to come to you, you've been in your retreat. But as the sun goes down, I tell you what, it was an absolute pleasure.
You've done amazing.
Out of 10 rating, I want proper feedback.
For your effort,
Constructive.
for your, how can I say, for your intentions, for your effort, for your beautiful black beard. Yeah, I told him grow their beards and grow their hair, so I think he's taking the,
Literally.
literally, 10 out of 10.
Okay. What about for my skill?
The skill comes later. It's all about.
Novice?
Let's just say you're unique.
Okay. I'm unique.
Unique.
All right.
Unique in your own way.
All right.
But archery is a long journey. It takes time. It takes dedication. But at the same time, if you're not doing it for the right intention internally, if you're doing it to compete with others and try to make it as if you're better than him and better than him and better than this person, like you've kind of lost the true intention. Yeah, your intention is not clear. You're doing it for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal, and at the end of the day, yani, if you don't better yourself, you're not going to be a better person for anyone else.
I've got a lot of bettering to do, and in the meantime, I look forward to coming on my 6-week program.
Inshallah. The way we begin
Yep.
Ottoman archery, we're in a position or a distance called torba. Okay. How do we differentiate how far we need to be? We extend our bow out like that. We put our feet together. We can bring the front leg forward. You see those little yellow dots up on the target?
Yeah.
So they're around the size of a dirham. The aim of turba is to get 3 shots 3 times in 3 different dirhams. Make sense?
Yep.
So 3, 3, 3, as long as they're touching the outer side or the inner side, it's fine. After we do that and we can master that, we start moving back to say 5 or 6 meters and we shoot the size of a closed fist, which is the size of an apple.
Okay.
We shoot 9 arrows. If we can get 7 out of 9 from 5 or 6 meters, then we double it to 20, and then the size of the target becomes the size of your open fist.
Let's do this. Yep.
He accepted the challenge. You want to just step back a little bit, sir? Yep, you good there?
Yep.
Same thing. Bismillah. Full draw. Hold. Yeah. Next one. Load. Aim. Draw. Bismillah. Yeah. 1, 2, flip. Aim. Full draw. Yeah. Okay? Draw touching. You need to do that 3 times. Aim. Full draw. Yeah. Aim. Bismillah. Full draw. Yeah. Aim. Bismillah. Full draw. Okay. Aim. Bismillah. Full draw. Yeah. Aim. Bismillah. Ya Allah. Yeah. Again. Bismillah. Ya Allah. Full draw. Yeah. Okay. That's a perfect score.
Alright.
Okay. Now it's your turn, Mr. Faith.
Let's go.
Chronicles of Faith, inshallah. Same thing as I did, okay? Now, I want you to focus on the, let's make it easier for you.
Yeah.
See the white circle?
Yeah.
White circle, white circle. 3 in each one. Finger on the arrow, full draw, and just shoot. Nice. When you release, you need to release back. Don't release forward, because it slows the arrow down. White feather up, yes. Full draw, finger on the arrow. Full draw, hand on your face, open both eyes. Yeah, hug. Very nice. Looks like he's going to get another 6-week session for free. Full draw, yeah, hug. Nice.
What are they doing in the same spot?
That's a great question, sir. What's the first thing we work on in archery? Consistency, accuracy, speed, then power.
Let's go for it.
Now let's go to the circle on the one. Good.
I feel like I'm
Make sure
progressing already.
Make sure you release back, because if you release forward, it slows the arrow down. Nice, there we go.
Professional now. I can turn pro.
Can you see this arrow, how it's embedded a lot more than this one?
Yeah.
This it shows you the power when you're releasing
I
back.
did release back on that one.
Let's release back even harder now. Nice. Let's go for this one. Full draw. Whoa!
Oh.
Finger on the arrow.
Yeah. Huck.
When you're releasing, you're saying yeah. So it's like an exhale. So you breathe in, yeah, huck.
Yeah. Huck.
Good. Not bad. Give you a few sessions, man. You'll be hunky dory. Full draw.
Yeah. Huck. Thank you. Finishing legacies, brother Yusuf.
I actually wanted to say something. For all the archers out there, inshallah, whoever's starting their archery, wherever you are, wherever club you are with, alhamdulillah, it's a great thing. Always remember to shoot left hand and right hand. You need to be balanced. I see a lot of archers out there, they're only shooting right hand and it's causing scoliosis in their back. When you go to the gym, you do bicep curls, you do bicep curls. You never just do one side. It's a big problem, and I actually got injured shooting for a long time with my right. It never came to my mind to shoot left hand. Never came to mind for shooting by playing soccer. And I got scoliosis really bad, and I had bulging discs.
Wow.
Some people will say, yeah, I do kipaze, like I just pull the bow because I can't shoot left. But when you're doing kipaze, you're using different muscles. When your hand's like this and you're releasing, you're doing the actual action of release. It has to be simultaneous, so you activate the right muscles. You're a sports teacher, aren't you?
That's right.
So you know all about this. Balance.
Balance.
If you're not balanced,
you want to ensure the equilibrium of the body is in a state of balance.
yes.
So if you're only working one side, then only one side's working, you shift to one side.
You're not a complete archer until you can shoot left hand and right hand consistently.
And I hope to sign up for my 6-week challenge.
Inshallah.
By finishing
Ahla wa
this.
sahla.
We'll do 3 weeks right hand and 3 weeks left hand.
No, we do 9 right, 9 left. 9 right, 9
We
left.
have tailored program for people like me.
Yes,
What about professionals?
ooh, that's a different level. We do now. We're actually in the process of training up the team for Java World Cup. Inshallah, we're going to be representing Australia. We're leaving on the 7th. We'll be competing on the 9th and 10th, inshallah, in Java.
I hope you come out in first place.
Inshallah.
Knowing you and you put your mind to something, mashallah, you usually strive to be number one.
Inshallah.
And if you're not number one, you made it that far.
Inshallah, yani it's like I said before, it's not about the medallion or about a status. It's about doing dawah, teaching people the community obligation. It's always a win. It's never a loss.
Of course, and you're empowering specifically men and women as well. But when we're talking about the World Cup, you're empowering these men who actually started with you from the base and now have reached the World Cup.
And we do give them a go. It doesn't matter what level they are. If they want to come and enter the World Cup, we are more than happy to take them along. It's an experience, and it's never ever a failure.
Hopefully one day you see me in Wampa.
Yeah, Allah. The men's future. Amin wa alaykum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaykum assalam wa rahmatullah. And again, what did Allah Azza wa Jal say in the Holy Quran?
Enlightenment.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وَمَا رَمَيْتَ إِذْ رَمَيْتَ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى. We learn by this that Allah Azza wa Jal is the creator of everything. Allah Azza wa Jal creates the throwing and the action. We throw, but Allah Azza wa Jal creates the throwing and creates the action. Allah Azza wa Jal خالق كل شيء. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Barakallahu fikum.
One more time.
Ya haq.
Yeah.